As we all know, the United States has decided to pull out of Afghanistan abruptly and has decided to take a few people, but mostly leave a lot of people. It's been criticized as a very, very unplanned, under-executed evacuation. It's just a mess right now over in Afghanistan. The Taliban has now taken back over the country. Within 11 days, they took the country back. And they are now working towards instilling Sharia law in Afghanistan again, like they did in the 90s. My question here, Big Soji's question, is to the feminists. The feminists of the world. The women in Afghanistan need you. They need you right now. Okay? And my question is, what are you doing? What are you doing for the women in Afghanistan? They need you. They're going to tell them that they can't go to school. They can't write and read. They got to wear burqas all the time. They can't leave the house without being accompanied by another man, a brother, a husband. What are you doing? What are you doing to the Taliban for the feminists out there? What are you doing to stop this? Because aren't you about equal rights for all women all over the world? Are you willing to put boots on the ground? Do you believe in your movement that much that you're willing to go risk your life to protect and save these women? Are you willing to do that? Because the men are telling you, we done with it. That's what the men are saying. We done with that. We did that for 20 years and we out. So all of you groups of women that's out there saying you don't need no men or nothing, this is your time to shine. This is your time to instill feminism and equal women's rights all over the world. If you can pull that off in Afghanistan, ladies, it will spread through the world like wildfire. Are you willing to put boots on the ground? Feminists, the women in Afghanistan need you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do for them? Are you sending care packages? Are you willing to host them in your country? Are you willing to bring them to your house and give them a place to stay? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to risk your life for their life and their freedoms? Or are you just talking? Is the feminist movement, women's rights, not that important to you? Are you not on the ground? Why are you not on the ground if they are? Right now, why are you not getting on planes, going to Afghanistan, talking with the Taliban about what they need to do with those women? Or are you just saying your feminist propaganda and your feminist talking points in a safe Western country? Is that what you're doing? Are you out here really, truly, honestly just trying to put this on the guys who will protect you? The guys who are out here who will actually be the ones who can go to a country and stop these people. It wasn't you. You didn't do it. It was men who did that. You were sprinkled in there, a little bit here, a little bit there, but it wasn't you. It was not mainly you who went and overthrew the Taliban the first time. You didn't do that. But here's your chance. Here's your chance to go prove to men that anything we could do, you can do. This is your chance to go and prove to the world that you can get out here and stop this. You can get out here and show the world, the men of the world, that women they can do anything that men can do. They are just as strong. They are just as capable. Are you willing to do that? Please, I want to know. Can we get a feminist battalion together and go storm the borders of Afghanistan? If not, if you're not willing to do that, if your excuse is, well, they're killing people over there, They were always doing that when the men went in there. Are you saying, is your excuses that the country is too dangerous? It was always dangerous. When it was even dangerous when the men went in there. They're cutting people's heads off. They're decapitating people. They are setting IDE. They're setting bombs in the ground. They're doing all of this stuff. That was all there when we went. If we're equal, ladies, where is your troops? Get them together and go in. Please. Okay? If not, your argument is done. It's done. Because what it's telling you and what it's saying to everybody else, that at any time men want to, they can impose their will upon you. This is something we've already known. This is what you don't understand. We can impose our will on you at any time that we want to, and there's nothing you can do about it. The same way the women in Afghanistan cannot stop Sharia law if the men are willing to kill and die behind it. Feminism only exists in countries where the government allows it to exist. Watch how that little light that y'all thought y'all was shining in the Middle East is done. And if you want it to shine again, you got to go and strap your boots up and take yourself over there and do it yourself. If you truly believe that your movement is worth dying for. Is it? Is it worth dying for? Is it worth you putting yourself in a situation to save those women? To make sure that they're free as you, that they can do whatever they want to do, that they can be out here throwing the WAP around, singing Cardi B, out here twerking all on stage. If that's what you want for them women, then you put your life on the line and your freedom and your mental capability. You do all of that and get over there in Afghanistan and you help them women. Lace your boots up, put on your vest, grab your weapon, and go to Afghanistan and help the women, because the women of Afghanistan need you, feminists. And if you're not willing to do anything for them, you're letting them down, and your movement is a sham. And that's all I want to say about that. And that's all I got to say about that. It's that guy, Big Soji, Not Useless Podcast, reporting for duty. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notification, and we out.